Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come up here today to go over my October budget. We are definitely in the month of October. I just saw a bird fly by, and so we are definitely in the month of October. So I wanted to go over with you all my budget for the month of October. I've been away from YouTube for a few months, and if you like to find out what we all did, me and the kiddos did, please check out my Catching Up, I'm Back video. I will post it in above the corner somewhere. But you guys, there's some things that happened that hit my finances. I did have some debt going on. I do have some debt that I want to tackle. So that will be coming in. And also something new that I didn't even mention in my last video, and that was I did have to purchase another truck. So I purchased a vehicle. And so you will see the combination of some new categories in my videos, upcoming videos. I was thinking about my old truck, and I remember my truck had been paid off, and I loved that truck. That truck was like the best. But unfortunately, there were some maintenance things that really was costly. So it was best for me to purchase another truck. So that's what I decided to do. And so with that, of course, I was not able to pay it straight off because we are still in the process of saving money for the house. And of course, with needing to purchase another vehicle, that kind of, as you all know, kind of put a dip in or pause in purchasing the home. So I definitely had to get another vehicle. So that was out of the question. I could not go around that at all. So that's what life, handed us. So we were thankful, and that, things were not as bad as, it could have been with the decision making, I guess. Because sometimes when you have a set goal and you want to get things done, that's just like a one-track mind. You're just like, we're just gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. But then when life, kind of changes plans and, things happen, for me, I needed to make that decision. So that's where we are. So we are going to jump into October's budget. Like I said, you will see some new categories. You will see some real numbers. One thing that you will not see that I am holding on to, and that is my giving. I definitely want to keep my giving private and personal to me and my family. But if you are interested in watching how I pay off debt, how I am managing my money, how I am saving for the new house, please stay tuned to this video because we're going to jump right into it, you guys. All right. Okay, so I was hoping to use some of this natural light because it is very beautiful outside. I had my sweater on because it was a little cool in the house, but it is so pretty outside today. It looks like it's like a shadow a little bit. So sorry if it looks pretty dark on y'all's end, but let me explain. So I pretty much use spreadsheets. So I decided to create just a monthly budget setup and close out. I am going to do like as we go, have like a monthly reset. So just kind of looking back at the previous month and helping decide how my upcoming or the new month is going to be. But since I did not do a per se budget for September, I'm just going to call October just to set up. So we're setting everything up. So I'm hoping that you guys can see. Maybe if I use this, because I am right-handed, but I can definitely use my left hand to use the calculator. So I have up here income goal and then income actual. So I do have columns for the goals amounts and the actual amounts, and then any notes that I want to put there as like a reminder. I think I'm going to use green, keep going with green. So as we get to the categories, I'm going to kind of let you know what's going on and what's included in all of those categories. I do have my papers over here to the side so I can remember what they are. So house bills is something that you'll see in my videos, my budgeting videos, and that will be my truck payment, my phone bill. Lauren does have a car, so I am contributing to her car payment as well. The car that her dad purchased no longer was working, so we got together, and my sister and I, and she now has a car. And it really is helpful for going back and forth to school. So let's see what we have. So that is what's included along with the normal house bills. We still live with my sister, so there are some things that we split, and we make sure that the house pretty much is running, functioning properly. I always say that, like it's functioning properly. So the new items in that house bill category is going to be my truck payment, my cell phone bill. And it's not just mine, but it's me and the kiddos' cell phone bill, and a portion of Lauren's car payment. So the number here, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot. But like I said, it is several items that I didn't want to like make a row, each row. So I'm just grouping them all together. I know when I get ready to pay the bills, breaking it down and moving that over. I've been doing a budget for quite a while now, so I know how to separate and break that category down. And you will probably see some of that in my weekly expense tracker, because y'all, I'm bringing that back on as well. So the total amount for the month of October will be $2,815. Now that is quite a huge number, but like I said, it is a combination of what I call house bills. Okay. And so all insurance, I have that category pretty much for all of my insurances, for me and the kids a month. So that will be $469. Okay. I do have my Capital One credit card. I strictly, not really strictly, but everything that's on that card, they are monthly subscriptions, things that I am paying for, and I use my credit card for that. Debt is just simply debt, and I'm hoping to soon post a debt confession of the new debts that I have, and a plan on paying that off. Okay, so $100 towards that this month. I am hoping for. Household, of course, is all of the non-food items. I like to separate my household items from my grocery items. Groceries for the month will be $600. We are down to, used to be a family of 5, but now we're a family of 4. So yeah. Drive-through is a realistic category. I really thought about, what real life is like. And honestly, there are days and times where we drive through or we do takeout. So that's in that category. The next thing is miscellaneous. And for miscellaneous, that is going to be some things that are budgeted, but then some things that are not budgeted. One thing that I do budget for, and that is Caleb's haircut, but I did not want to make a row for that, even though I do have space on there. But that is just like something that I know we do anyway. That's something that is not as like urgent. I'm looking at my list here. What else? I have this month my truck registration, and where I live, in the state that I live, we do tax and inspection and all of that. So that's going to be included in this month's miscellaneous category. And in fact, yeah, we'll I see some numbers, but we'll budget in for 260. I was looking at anything else that falls under there. Truck maintenance will be listed under miscellaneous for right now. So that's going to be 260. Savings, just so that you all know, my savings is what I automatically put in my kids' savings account. I do have a family cash envelope binder. It could also be money for the new house savings that I'm pulling out of my income. And then I included Lauren's college money. She has money for college, but sometimes she'll just ask me for money. So I want to make sure that I'm saving some money on the side for that. And then Miss Jordan, like I said before, she is almost ready to get on the road. So I need to be looking into saving for her car. So savings this month, I'm going to project $100. So those are the things that's going to be in that category. Sinking funds. If you're new to budgeting, sinking funds is basically a savings that you set aside for things that are going to happen. Things that you know have a deadline or due date. Birthdays, people do birthdays, people do Christmas. I've done Christmas. I'm not going to put Christmas in my October because Christmas is being taken care of. So I am just so grateful for that. So I'm not going to include that in October. You may see something like that in November, but sinking funds are just that, things that you know are going to come up and they have an actual date or deadline. I'm just going to shoot for 75 this month. So let's take a moment now to add up everything. So we got 2815, 469, 200, another 100, another 100, 600, 50, 260, 100, and then 75. So we're looking at my income goal for the month, $4,769. I am hoping, I'm thinking that that's doable. I am going to see how things work out. Like I said, this does not include my giving, but we will see how things work out. So yes, I hope you enjoy this video. I am just getting back in the swing of things, but I definitely wanted to show you all my setup for the month of October. There will be some things, like I said, that is going to be coming up, and I'm just super excited about everything. We'll check back in the end of the month and we'll close out the month and write out our actuals. If any notation needs to be done, then I will definitely be doing that. You guys have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.